Working with consumer protection organizations for 20 years, I've helped people stand up to auto insurance companies that overcharge customers and price policies in ways that have nothing to do with how safe they are when they're behind the wheel. Over the years, I've worked with groups in more than a dozen states to figure out what was driving high rates and why some good drivers get stuck with much higher premiums than others. And I've fought to fix those problems. Auto insurance companies sell the only product that government requires us to purchase. For most of us, a car is essential for getting to work, running errands, and getting our kids everywhere, to a friend's house, a doctor's appointment, or a team practice. Not driving is just not an option. And under Michigan law, as well as every state except New Hampshire, if you plan on driving, you must buy car insurance or face stiff penalties. Because insurance is required, we all have to pay extra attention to the cost of coverage and the practices of insurance companies. While I believe that government and the insurance industry have a special duty to make sure we get fair rates for coverage, we also have to protect ourselves. So long as insurance companies feel free to squeeze every dollar they can out of us, and government officials don't stop them from overcharging, it's up to us to take it upon ourselves to save as much as possible. Insurance companies spend millions of dollars advertising for our attention, but they don't tell us that they are also slicing and dicing us in so many different ways to wring as much profit as possible out of our obligation to buy their product. They charge us higher rates if we only have a high school diploma and not a graduate degree. They charge us more if we have a blue-collar job rather than a job title like banker, lawyer, or insurance executive. They charge us higher premiums if we rent our home rather than own it, if we're single, divorced, or even widowed than if we were married. They charge us thousands more if our credit score is not perfect, even though we're buying an insurance policy, not taking out a loan. Everyone knows that if we don't pay our insurance installment, they'll just cancel coverage without risking any of their money. Why should our credit history matter for auto insurance rates? Some companies have even started using a new type of algorithm in which insurers charge more to longtime customers than to those known to shop around. They call it price optimization, but it's really just a profit enhancement. They gather thousands of data points about our personal shopping habits and run computer programs that estimate just how much more they can charge each of us before we would decide to look for a better price. That's why shopping for auto insurance is one of the most effective ways to protect yourself as a vehicle owner who is required to buy coverage. It's true, there are big problems with unfair pricing by insurance companies, and we need elected officials and the Department of Insurance and Financial Services to take these problems seriously. But we can't afford to wait for this to happen. In the meantime, we can take things into our own hands, and I'm pretty sure just about everyone can save $100 and sometimes much more with less than an hour of shopping. In fact, when I tested the premiums of a driver in Detroit from 3 major Michigan insurance companies, I was quoted premiums of $146 per month, $372 per month, and $716 per month, all for the exact same coverage. Have you shopped around recently? Do you know if you're getting the best deal? Everybody should be angry at the high price of auto insurance in Michigan, and I want to be clear that shopping won't alone make things right. But even if the legislature doesn't solve the problem today or tomorrow, drivers don't have to be captive to their auto insurance company. Whether you've been insured with your company for 10 months or 10 years, the best time to shop around for better priced auto insurance is now. Invest a little bit of your time shopping, get 4 different quotes. I'm pretty certain you can save yourself some money. And saving money is one, but not the only goal of the Shop Your Policy initiative that the Coalition Protecting Auto No Fault is organizing. CPAN wants to help Michigan drivers become more informed consumers of insurance products, and we want to make sure that the insurance companies start worrying that their customers will walk so long as their policies are unfair and overpriced. So, this May, join CPAN, your neighbors, and people across the state and shop your policy to save some of your hard-earned money. The government makes us buy coverage from these insurance companies. Let's shop around and make them work for our business.